All right, we are back with another food ranking. Today we have not a charcuterie board, but we have frozen pizzas. And I'm joined by Steven, my brother. Serena can't have dairy. Most of these have dairy in them. That's what a pizza is and should be. I am incredibly excited. I don't know how you feel, but
I love pizza. Pizza is a major food group.
yeah, it should be a food group. It's a good thing we're recording above the waistline because this is very exciting for me. We have, I believe, 13 or 14 competitors here. We have Newman's Own. I don't know what Newman's doing these days. Tony's. We have Red Baron regular, and then Deep Dish. If you want to argue about whether Deep Dish is a pizza, go ahead. I don't think so. Table 87, which I'll be talking about in a bit. We have Elio's. Then we have Amy's. Totino's Party Pizza. Not just rolls anymore. They're making pizzas. Then we have Cauliflower. That's cauliflower crust. Celeste, Lean Cuisine. Then we have DiGiorno. Not the Rising Crust and whatever. The Rising Crust is better, whatever. Then we have Stouffer's, French bread, whatever pizza. And then Daya, which is dairy and gluten-free.
It's nice, yeah.
Yeah, can't wait for that. Alright, I cut them all with the comically sized knife, and I'm ready to dig in. Let's start with Newman's. Same system as before, I get 10 points, he gets 10 points,
All right,
the one with the highest points wins. Alright. Dig in. Good one. You know, it's not bad.
I'm gonna have to keep trying here.
It's hard to gauge the first one
Yeah, you're not sure?
compared to the other ones.
Like, I don't know if that's gonna be the standard. I feel like I've had better, but I also feel like that is still pretty good.
I would like to have tasted the sauce a little bit more. I'm gonna give it like, I'm gonna start low and I'm gonna give it a 6.
I'm gonna give it a 7.
Okay. It's not bad start, not great start. I tried getting most of these plain, but some of them I couldn't, so some of them have pepperoni. But we're gonna try Tony's next. Now Tony in the box went like this, so we should be in good hands here. Okay.
A little airier than Newman's Own.
Yeah.
A less like less crispy, but like in a better way.
You can identify the sauce more. Yeah. That's good. So nice creamy cheese with the sauce in there. That's what this lacked. And there's more crust. I want to actually feel like I'm eating pizza. That was good.
Newman's Own's a little too flat compared to Tony's.
Yeah, I'm giving it a 7.
Yeah, I'm gonna change my ranking. I'm gonna put Newman's Own down to 6 and then put Tony's up to a 7. So basically copying what you've done.
Yeah. Alright. We're gonna try Red Baron next. This is, I believe, 4 cheese. Because they have like a cheddar situation going on, but I don't think should be on pizza, but
Yeah.
alright. Looks good.
Very good sauce.
Considering it's 4 cheese, why am I tasting sauce more? Yeah.
I don't really taste 4. I might taste like 2. And it might be like mozzarella maybe or something. Or maybe not mozzarella, like Parmesan.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Pedestrian.
the crust is a little better to me than the others.
Yeah.
But it seems a bit doughy in some places.
I think I'd rather have the Tony's more, to be honest.
Yeah, and not just because of the pepperoni. It has a better overall like crust and taste.
Yeah, like we could have narrowed it down to like subcategories like appearance and shit like that, but that's not what we're here for. I'm gonna give it a 5. I actually did really enjoy it.
Really?
Yeah.
I was always a huge Red Baron fan, so I'm gonna give it a 6 out of respect.
Okay. Now we're gonna try the Chicago deep dish version of Red Baron. Look at that. This might be a little bit better. I don't know why.
I can't see the sauce. The cheese tastes completely different. And it tastes more like cheddar. And even though they look about the same in color, this one's got more cheddar in it.
There's no reason why this should be better, but it is. Maybe it's because it's a thicker crust, but I'm pretty sure it's the same sauce and the same cheese. I mean, you can visually see that it's the same. But this one's slightly better.
I don't like the crust as much. But I feel like
the
what...
outside?
I don't like the deep dish crust as much as the Red Baron one. But I feel like what it lacks in crust, this one makes up for, the deep dish makes up for in cheese flavor. Which is very unique. Even though they're the same thing.
I'm gonna give this a 6. I'm waiting to get my ball going on, you know?
I'm really waiting for it to hit. Or unless I have to start upgrading others, so I was wrong. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 6 because I felt like they were equal in different ways.
Alright, now this one should blow my balls off. This is Table 87 vacuum sealed cold fired pizza. It was $11 for a pizza this big. So it should be really good. It looks like they have fresh ingredients, there's some basil on it. So let's try it. Nice thin crust.
You think that's nice? It tastes like ravioli. I think there might be ricotta in this.
It's a margarita.
Oh. Okay, that's a little... I'm not impressed with that taste.
No, I'm not impressed either. Here's what I'm gonna say. If you do not live in Brooklyn, you might be like, this is pretty good. But the fact that I can buy this in Brooklyn for $11, and you can go out to any pizzeria, you know, like Dad Boy, not a sponsor. Like, why? Why would you do that? Because this is just...
It just tastes like I can make it myself. These other ones, I can't. That one, I feel like I have made it myself. And I wouldn't pay $12 for it.
It's kind of boring, too.
Yeah, it doesn't...
You know when you get like a pizza, it's like nice salty taste. None of these are salty, and they're frozen, so they should be salty. I give it a 4.
I don't mind the lack of salt, but yeah, give it a 5 for me. I'm underwhelmed.
I thought it was the worst one on this cutting board.
I would agree. The other ones at least have something redeeming about them.
Mm-hmm.
Cheese differences. This one had like, you know, fresh basil. Well, not fresh basil, but it had basil on it and like very bland.
Yeah, quite. Alright, we're gonna go to Elio's. This is my childhood classic. R.I.P. to Mama Rose's, that was the best. But Elio's has been there through it all.
Queen.
Ooh, nice soft. Didn't burn it.
A little bit.
Oh shit. Okay, almost ruined the ranking, but here we go.
Elio's is special. It just comes in a brick. I want you to cut it.
Mm-hmm. But I will say the quality has gone down through the years. Very saucy.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if that's what you're into, if you want more sauce, I feel like this could use a little more cheese. So,
Well, this is just original. Go out by pepperoni. or supreme.
I still think that's pretty good.
Napkins, whatever. We're gonna get sloppy here.
I'm thinking 6.
Yeah, I'm thinking 6 as well.
Table 87 really established what the bottom is, which is really bland. Like, at least Elio's, the sauce is taste. Even if there's too much sauce, you have crust all over, and it's crispy on every side. And they're like, oh wow, that side kind of sucks.
Might be because we don't like margarita style pizza. Like, I like having the mixture of flavors, but so far my highest one is Tony's, and Tony's actually like had a really good taste. Like, here it is. But these other ones are like, hey, some frozen pizza.
There's no Table 87 left.
Yeah, there's just a little bit of crust.
We can't try it again.
Yeah, we can't go back to that. I don't think we're gonna need to. Alright, next is Amy's. So Amy.
Oh.
Okay.
Looks pretty legit.
I am not really feeling the crust on the bottom, how solid brown that is. You know, like how you're supposed to have like leopard spots on the bottom?
Sauce smells kind of jarred. Whoa. It's so familiar. That
What is that taste? Because you tasted it too, right?
like it's just the cheese we buy from the store. It's like the same exact taste. Because when we make pizza, we use the same cheese. It tastes like.
It's coming from the sauce.
Think so? The crust here is a very good crunch.
Okay, bitch. This is some banging frozen pizza. From Amy's.
I wish I could tell where that sauce is from, but
It tastes jarred, but since we're jarred sauce boys,
it's probably
I
like
reckon I'll give that.
It's probably a sweet sauce. That's why.
I'll give that an 8. That was pretty tasty. And the crust was good too. Usually in like some of these the crust sucks, like Newman's, but that was solid.
I think it's only worth a 7 to me. I wasn't that amazed. I think it was more about the how familiar it was, how much of a memory it tasted like. But
Yeah, like a TBT. But we've never had that.
I just feel like it tasted too. It tastes like someone put ragu on it,
Yeah.
which I really don't want.
So like you can say that Amy is like a middle class.
Yeah, even though Amy's is kind of expensive.
Yeah, it was like $8.
I mean, it's
We're not putting the cost perspective in this, but for me, who's actually went out and spent the money on these, Table 87 gets a lower score because it was so expensive. So.
That's maddening. That's all I could do.
Alright. Totino's Party Pizza. I've read reviews about this.
Alright,
Those
yeah.
reviews are not as good as our reviews, obviously.
Well, first off, this looks like shit.
This does.
Like, it's
bottom
not
of the crust, you can see that this is just...
It's just gonna crackle right away.
kind of looks like crackers. Alright.
I like the crust taste, but considering the brand, why is this? This tastes like Mr. P's or whatever his name, Gino's, whatever frozen pizza.
Alright. You're frozen pizza. You're not actual pizza. Right?
Yeah.
I could, like, chow down on 3 of these. Easily.
Oh yeah.
These, like, I've never had this before. All those other rankings, this is why I'm telling you, those other rankings that you see on YouTube are shit, and ours is legit. If you come home, it's like, I'm starving. I didn't take out any food, I didn't buy any. But I do have Totino's Party Pizza in the freezer. This shit slaps. It's so good. I, like, the texture is, it's not pizza at all, but who gives a shit? It's frozen pizza. Eat trashy. This is trashy, but like, tasty as shit. Like, oh, man.
It is pretty good. I wouldn't put it up there that high. I think I want a crust. I don't care that the frozen pizza argument. I feel like despite it being a frozen pizza, it still chose to have a stupid crust. When can't Totino's just use the crust they use for the other shit? Is that how it comes out?
Well, like the
Yeah,
dough
just
casing?
flush them out
Oh, Christ.
and then slop it on and cook it. You're telling me that wouldn't
that's
work?
too thin.
Double flesh it out. I don't know what to tell you.
You're talking about filleting a Totino's pizza roll, and it'll be like that big. So it'll be like 4 inches.
No, but you use like multiple skins.
Now we're talking about making a flesh carving. Totino's. I'm giving it a 9. That was one of my favorites.
Whoa! What?
That was my favorite so far. It's gone. It's the only one that's gone.
Because it was easy to eat.
Yeah, it
Doesn't
was
make it
easy
my
to eat, wasn't
favorite.
it? It was easy to eat. It went
This
down.
goes on down to table 87. You know why? Because it was so small, it sucked.
That's true. So what are you gonna give it?
7. Which ranks pretty, which basically ties top for me, but
That was damn good.
I think it's a solid 7 pizza. I think the other ones we tried are higher though. So it's not gonna make it. Good night.
Alright, now we're trying cauliflower.
Is that what it's really?
Yeah, it's called cauliflower, and it's called that because it's cauliflower-based crust. I am very scared of this.
Why is it power?
Oh,
Where does the P come from?
I don't know. Very thin. I don't sense any cauliflower florets in this, but
So the crust looks like shit.
it does. It kind of looks like a premium cracker or a saltine.
It's in there. It's in there. There's cauliflower in there. I don't think I like it.
It tastes like someone pulled down their pants, stuck their ass in my face, and farted like when I was speaking, so like their fart got into my mouth. Oh my god!
I don't like cauliflower that much to begin with. And I know what it tastes like, but I'm like, it's not horrible, but it's like you don't, there's no need for it to be in there. That's the thing.
It's not in the crust, it's the cheese. What did they do to the cheese? Oh, that's not mozzarella. It literally tastes like a fart.
It's so disappointing because it looks like the roll and roaster pizza they give you.
Oh.
But it's the same like texture, not same texture, but same look, same like you know, it doesn't look that great, but that one tastes good. This doesn't taste good.
It tastes like the cheese went bad.
That and you taste the cauliflower itself.
I'm giving it a 3. At least the crust is semi-good.
I gotta get a 4. When you get below 4, that's like lethal, going to kill you.
You're not getting any points, if anyone, for getting cauliflower crust pizza. No one's gonna be like, cool. If you can have pizza, you're gonna get pizza. But if you're gonna get frozen pizza, you're not gonna spend $5-6 on a cauliflower crust pizza unless you're on like a super sick diet. Screw that. Celeste, pizza's for 1. If you only have 1, you're a sicko. You need 2. I love Celeste. My family is sort of drive away from Celeste. $1.50 per pizza when it's not on sale.
Not worth it.
What do you mean it's not worth it? You don't like it?
I think it's okay. When they used to make the meatball flavor, it was worth it.
Well, Foles is okay.
The crust tastes really good. It's pretty solid, but it's pretty neutral as well. A lot of areas, the cheese doesn't offer too much.
It's a nice, if you cook it right, which I did,
Mhm.
and you don't burn it, it's a nice pillowy bite where you get like the sauce and the cheese working together to make it nice and creamy. There's not much crust game going on. Like, the sauce is like wall to wall. which is fine. It's a frozen pizza. You're not supposed to be like a Brooklyn slice. I think this tastes really good.
I don't get much from it. To me, the crust seems heavy. I mean, we've eaten other ones with like thicker crust, but like, the crusts are like softer, you know, not as dense. This is a really dense pizza. And
But
I'm
it's $1.50 and it's dense.
not a fan of that.
Bang for your buck.
I think it sucks. Not like such as guitar was at 6.
Give me a 9.
9?
9, Steven.
What do you mean 9?
It's a good frozen
Wait,
pizza.
you gave this a 9 and Totino's a 9?
Yeah. Totino's is gone. You can't taste another bite. 4. Alright, what's next? Lean cuisine. This looked like shit coming out of the packaging. Now, this is like some behind the scenes shit I'm not including in the video. But some of these look really good, like the Table 87 looks to see it. But Lean Cuisine looked like shit coming out. It was like this disc of like this crappy looking cheese. I don't even know what's going on. Ugh.
This just looks like they use a piece of bread.
Yeah, this is like a pita bread pizza.
I mean, you can see, I guess that means 3.
Look at the sauce coming out. Look at yours. It's like you popped a cyst. And the sauce really does not taste that good.
I don't know how I took a bite and the aftertaste is bread. Why would the aftertaste not be cheese or sauce? You know? It just tastes like bread. Over and over.
I taste the sauce. Like, look at, yeah, you have to suck the sauce off. There you go.
The cheese has no taste.
No.
The sauce, sweet. That's
So
it.
much.
That's all it tastes like. And then the bread, the crust tastes like bread and not pizza crust.
Yeah, that was not good.
It's horrible.
I'm gonna give it a slightly better score of the cauliflower, just because it didn't offend me that much. I'm giving it a 4,
I would disagree. I would say it's worse than the cauliflower.
because you can't taste the cheese.
Because at least, despite it having everything that's, wrong with it, it wasn't like, at least it had taste in areas. This tasted like nothing. And for that, I can't give it shit. I'm giving it a 3.
Maybe the calories on the taste, or the taste has calories. I don't know.
If you want to load up on bread, maybe that's the one for you.
This is a favorite, and this is won many rankings in the past that I've seen. This is DiGiorno. I didn't buy Rising Crust. I bought regular DiGiorno, where it's ready to go. You can put it in the oven. But I feel like that frozen pizza, like you can buy a prepared pizza and you can throw it in the oven, but that doesn't technically mean that it's frozen. They have to be like partially pre-cooked. That's my opinion. That's why I didn't buy the Rising Crust. But
Never had DiGiorno.
me neither.
Looks okay. That pepperoni slice was outstanding. I've never tasted frozen pepperoni that good. However, I don't like the crust.
It's so soft.
And it tastes like I forgot what that is, but it tastes sweet and like almost like a cookie consistency. Or like it's not an exact like.
Oh, I know what you're tasting, but I also forgot the name of it.
It's
It
not.
does crumble like a cookie.
It's not a crunch, but it's like between crunchy and like biting into like like liquid. Not liquid, but like you can't do that. If you bite into like a cake, it has that consistency, but like the slightest bit of crunch.
That was pretty good. I mean, it's a pepperoni slice, so I'm more for pepperoni. I didn't see plain DiGiorno, so maybe I should have original. Sauce was pretty good. The cheese was pretty good too. I can see why people would put this number 1.
I think they're wrong. If that's what they really think. I think the crust really damns it from ever touching the top.
None of these had that like good chewy crust so far.
I
don't think we're gonna get
I think
one.
it's hard to accomplish.
Yeah. I'll give it an 8.
Ugh.
You don't have to follow suit.
I'm taking out I'm taking out the pepperoni part because the majority of these are cheese, and without the pepperoni, I'm giving it a 5 because I think the crust is vile.
Because I gave that an 8. I don't think the Totino's one was better than that.
I mean, we'll review it after.
Yeah. There's nothing to review. The Totino's fine. I'm going to revise my score. The Totino's getting an 8.
I'm afraid of that getting like a 10. Like, oh, this is the best pizza I've ever had.
Alright. Which one?
We'll end on the.
Stouffer's French bread crust. This is dense.
This
Okay.
is Fridays at any school in the world right here. Like, well, probably just America.
I can't tell if you're vibing with it before I just say what I'm gonna say.
Alright.
Go ahead.
The crust is exactly as I remember it. It's French bread. It's not crust, so you're gonna get, chew. This is chewy, but it also has crunch to it. The sauce and cheese, however, suck. Which is almost the whole point of pizza. It's a conductor of sauce and cheese. Because you can't eat them plain.
Alright. I paid almost $4 for that. I know for certain I can go into any store and I can, buy a loaf of Italian bread or French bread, whatever, for maybe $1. I can buy a jar of sauce. Maybe it's not on sale. $2 or $3. Okay, so now we're up to $3 or $4. Buy some mozzarella cheese. That might cost you like another $3 or $4. And that would taste so much better than this. This is like hobo food to me. The bread soaked up that shit sauce. That sauce is trash. The cheese does nothing compared to that thick slab of shit bread.
I really like the bread.
Get the hell out of here,
I thought
bro.
the bread was
No.
nice.
I knew I should have included this, because that's not pizza at all. It's bread.
It's pizza bread.
That's not pizza, though.
But it has
It's pizza
pizza
bread.
on it.
Okay, it's bread with sauce and cheese. No, this is getting a 2.
What the hell is crust then?
Absolutely not.
You make crust the same way as pizza.
2.
Bread.
2, bitch. Go ahead, give it a 10. You're still not gonna win anything.
6.
Yeah, 6.
I thought it's average.
It's
It's average. Blue?
It blew.
Oh.
I'll take the slice. Oh, Christ. Okay.
You're a menace.
This diet pizza.
Oh no.
I took it. Okay. One thought at a time.
It doesn't.
I took it out of the packaging. I have never seen frozen pizza act like this. The sauce was chipping off like it was ice. And again, this is gluten free. It's dairy free. This looks like a chip. I hear you crunching on it. Here we go.
Oh. It's crunchy in a bad way. The cheese you cannot taste. The sauce you do taste, and it's not a pleasant sauce. I'm not left with much. Like, what could it do? if the crust was floppier, maybe? If it didn't taste like
I
garbage?
want to know, like, who we're marketing this for. People who can't eat dairy, and people who are gluten free.
What is that, like 1%?
At that point, if I couldn't have dairy and I can't have gluten, I'm probably, jumping off the bridge. Because, like, at this point, don't eat pizza, bro. Like, you can't have dairy, you can't have gluten. Well, the 2 of the 3 ingredients in pizza. And then sometimes even sauces have cheese. Like, eat your mushroom burgers or, your acai bowls and leave pizza alone.
What about
that was-
acai pizza.
Alright, you can go ahead and make that when you get home. And that also had, like, the fork taste the cauliflower had. So,
Nah, I wouldn't go that far with
it had the
this, but-
fork taste from the cheese.
But I will say this, has to be my least favorite, by far. There is nothing empowering about it. It's nothing empowered about pizza. Let's calm down here. We're not starting anything. But it's pizza. It should have all of these had something going for them.
That one did not.
This one,
It lacked any motivation.
it didn't, it didn't jazz up its crust. It's like, alright, we're gonna make a cauliflower flavored shit. Alright, whatever. Totino's, alright, we'll make the crust weird. And everyone's like, DiGiorno, we'll make really good pepperoni. Everything else, eh. This, cheese, no flavor. Sauce, weird flavor. Crust, it's not there, and it's very crunchy. As in, it needs gluten and other stuff.
Yeah. If you're looking at these, I'm not sure if they can see it, but we can see it. Besides the French bread, the only ones that really have some girth to it, some heft, is the Elio's, the deep dish, which I'm not even going to include because that's deep, and Tony's. The other ones are flat as a board. That's not good pizza. People come to New York because the crust is like, ooh, look how fluffy it is. And then, you have some place where it's thin crust, but that's an argument for another podcast. I think that's shit. But, why are you making it so thin? And, not even a good cracker like the rest. You can't freeze it that way.
Yeah.
What are you giving that last one?
1.
Shit.
And I know I said before, only go below 4 if it's gonna kill you, but
Wow.
you can't eat those.
It's becoming unhappy.
You can't be like, oh, it's Friday, pizza day, can't wait to eat. No, I can wait to eat that.
You're not happy with yourself if you do that. If you physically go to the store and buy that, you spend the $7 and you're excited, get out of my life.
You looked at it and you made your choice, yeah. You see all the other pizzas out there. You're like, oh, DiGiorno, I don't know, I'm sick of that. Oh yeah, I'll go for the flavorless one. Save your money.
Yeah. We have some tiebreakers to go through. There's a clear second place. Or, no, there's not a clear second place, sorry. We're between 3 for first place.
I mean,
It's a 3-way tie.
we started off kind of soft in the beginning.
We did.
Because I gave a lot of them 6s and 7s, not knowing that, it's not gonna get it wasn't gonna get too much better.
Here are just the safe ones that I think we can immediately eliminate. Table 87 is nowhere in the discussion.
We don't have to throw it away. We ate it.
Yeah.
It was
So
so
we
small.
don't need to go back to that.
It was also really sad portion.
Yeah. We don't need to go back to Daya. We don't need to go back to Stouffer's or Lean Cuisine.
Oh really?
Cauliflower.
I'll
Screw
go
Stouffer.
I'll go back to
You
Stouffer.
didn't bring the other one home. And Red Baron, I think, you can also eliminate. Right? Totino's was at the top. It's gone.
Can't exactly go back.
Celeste is still at the top, and DiGiorno.
Ugh, I'm dying.
Alright, deep dish. I think this was mine.
That's better than Tony's. Despite it sitting out, you can't get rid of the amazing flavor the cheese has.
But I don't think this has any business being first.
Mm-mm.
Or like anywhere near?
No.
Okay. Elio's. This is a sloppy, it's a sloppy pizza.
First thing you're getting is like a lot of sauce.
Yeah.
I don't.
I'm gonna start ranking them by the pieces.
I don't think it's better than the deep dish. Oh, you don't even think it's. Wait. What? You think
So I'm
it's
saying that
better?
Tony's. No, I think Elio's is better than Newman's. I'm doing it best over here, worst over here.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Agreed. I think Elio's.
So far we have Tony's, Red Baron Deep, Elio's, and then Newman's. So we can put Celeste ahead of Amy's.
Whoever's
This
left.
is disgusting for you guys, I know. So Celeste, Amy's, and then what do we have? Totino's.
You're putting those ahead of. You think
By score here, that's what we have.
I don't give a shit. What? That's Newman's.
Yeah. Alright, fine.
What do you mean?
I can move these out of the way. By score, we have it like this. Technically. And then Totino's somewhere here.
You have Celeste at the top?
Yeah.
Well, realistically, it's not.
Why not?
Because it isn't.
Well, by score it says it.
Was I not just telling you that it's not?
But I'm saying that maybe it's. Oh god. This is more difficult than I thought. These are like very, very different pizzas. A lot of stuff is going on here. I wasn't really expecting tiebreakers. Alright. Here's my top three. And what we can do is a little differently because the point system is so close. I'm putting Celeste number 1, and then Amy's number 2, and then Totino's party pizza number 3. None of them are like, oof, yeah, I would go to war with this pizza.
Or I could tout it as this is the new king of frozen pizza. None of them really did that. A lot of them are really just content to be middle class. No, none of them. I mean, some of them tried to be high class, like Table 87, but they fell on their ass.
Yeah.
So Newman's Own can't touch the top. I would say number 1. The top 3, I'd say Amy's. The deep dish, not stove.
Wait, so you're saying what's number 1?
Well, top 3, Amy's.
So Amy third? Oh, well, okay.
I'm just
Alright.
saying for now. So I think
Might be.
Amy's, Red Baron,
Deep dish?
Red Baron deep dish, yeah. And Elio's, it's very sauce heavy now. Plain Elio's isn't that great. You need to have, pepperoni or like the Supreme on it, or whatever it's called, deluxe. So I can't put that out there. I don't want to put Celeste. Celeste would be, yeah.
So put Celeste third.
So, no, I'm just saying. So between Amy's, Celeste, and Red Baron deep dish, I would. Which one would I have third least? I would say. Which one I would have third most? I would say Amy's. After a while, I think you would just get tired of that taste. Like, it literally does taste store bought, or a crappy attempt at making pizza made.
Okay. So we both have Amy's in our list.
Second, I would put the Celeste. As much as I don't like it, my mind has kind of changed towards it. I'm not going to start eating it, but if I was given the choice, I would all right, this has something good with it. And then finally, I would put
Red Baron deep dish.
Red Baron deep dish. But if you have toppings on your Red Baron, maybe the regular one will shine through. But for now, I really like Red Baron.
Alright. So, if we do this based on a point system, where this is getting overly complicated, but this is science. where first place you get 3 stars, second place 2, and third place 1. Celeste would be the winner. So we have therefore voted that Celeste Pizzas for One is the best frozen pizza. It's also the cheapest one here, so congrats to them. If you agree with our ranking, leave a like and a comment. If you disagree, make your own channel. You can also make a comment for yourself if you want to. But that's it. Thanks for rating pizzas with me.
You're welcome.
I get to eat these scraps. You get to eat some of these scraps.
Eat all of it.
And let us know what you want to see next time.
Goodbye.